Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I have a really special reading for Capricorn, and honestly, when I started pulling these cards, I knew this was going to be something different. Someone out there cannot stop thinking about you, Capricorn, and the energy around this is so pure, so genuine. They are approaching you with real love and real truth, and I want to share everything the cards are showing me about this situation. So let me just get comfortable here, because we have a lot to unpack. This reading is specifically for Capricorn, and it is about someone who has you on their mind constantly. The universe is really speaking through these cards today, and I am genuinely excited to share what is coming through before I start pulling cards. I just want to say that if this reading resonates with you, trust your intuition. You will know if this message is meant for you. The energy is very specific and very strong, so pay attention to how you feel as I go through each card. Alright, let me shuffle and see what the universe wants to tell us today. Okay, Capricorn. The first card I pulled is the Six of Pentacles, and right away, I am seeing this theme of balance and reciprocity in whatever is happening here. This person who cannot stop thinking about you, they are in a position where they are ready to give. But this is not just about material things. This is about emotional availability. This is about them being ready to show up for you in ways that matter. What is really interesting about the Six of Pentacles in this position is that it shows someone who has done the work on themselves. They have reached a place where they feel abundant enough to share that abundance with you. I am getting that this person might have been in a position before where they could not offer you what you deserved. Maybe they were emotionally unavailable. Maybe they were dealing with their own struggles. Maybe they just were not ready. But things have changed, Capricorn. This person has gone through their own journey, and now they are coming back or coming forward with a completely different energy. They are not approaching you from a place of lack anymore. They are approaching you from a place of wanting to give, wanting to contribute, wanting to be a positive presence in your life. The Six of Pentacles is also about fairness and justice in exchanges, which tells me that this person has learned the value of balanced relationships. They are not looking to take from you. They are not looking to drain your energy. They want something mutual, something equal, something where both of you can thrive. I am also getting that this person might be in a better financial or career position now. The Six of Pentacles often shows up when someone has achieved some level of success or stability, and they want to share that with someone special. For some of you, this person might be wanting to help you with something practical, or they might be in a position to support your dreams and goals in tangible ways. But beyond the material aspect, what I am really feeling from this card is generosity of spirit. This person has a generous heart now. They want to give you their time, their attention, their affection. They are thinking about how they can make your life better, how they can add value to your experience. And this is coming from a genuine place, Capricorn, not from a place of trying to manipulate or control. The Six of Pentacles is also telling me that this person recognizes what you have given or what you have been through. There is an acknowledgement here of your worth, of your value, of everything you bring to the table. They see you clearly now in a way they might not have before, and they want to honor that. They want to show you through their actions that they understand what they have in you. For those of you who have been in a situation where you felt like you were giving more than you were receiving, this card is such a positive sign. It is showing that the dynamic is shifting or has already shifted. This person is ready to meet you where you are, ready to match your energy, ready to create something balanced and beautiful with you. I am also picking up that some of you might receive an actual gift or gesture from this person soon. It could be something thoughtful, something that shows they have been paying attention to what you like or what matters to you. The Six of Pentacles often manifests as actual acts of kindness and generosity. So be open to receiving, Capricorn. You deserve good things coming your way. Moving forward, let me pull the next card to see what else is coming through about this situation. The Ten of Wands just came out, and okay. This is interesting because it is adding another layer to the story. This person who is thinking about you so much, they are also carrying a lot right now. The Ten of Wands shows someone who has responsibilities, who has burdens, who has been working really hard at something. But here's what is important. Despite everything they are carrying, despite all the weight on their shoulders, you are still on their mind constantly. I am getting that this person might be going through a demanding time in their life. Maybe they are dealing with a lot of work pressure. Maybe they have family obligations. Maybe they are handling multiple responsibilities that are taking up a lot of their energy. But even in the midst of all of that, they cannot stop thinking about you. You are like this light in their mind that keeps them going. The Ten of Wands is often about dedication and perseverance. So what this is telling me is that this person is dedicated to working through whatever they need to work through so they can be with you properly. They are not running away from their responsibilities. They are handling them. They are clearing their plate so that when they come to you, they can come correct. They can come ready. They can come without all this baggage weighing them down. For some of you, this person might be finishing up a major project at work, or they might be in the final stages of dealing with something difficult in their life. The Ten of Wands is the card right before completion, right before relief. So they are almost there, Capricorn. They are almost ready to put down these burdens and be fully available for what they want with you. What I really appreciate about this card is that it shows someone who is willing to do the hard work. They are not looking for the easy way out. They are not trying to avoid their responsibilities and jump into something with you while they are still a mess. They are actually doing the work, handling their business, getting their life in order. And that is mature, that is respectable, that is someone who understands that if they want something real with you, they need to show up properly. The Ten of Wands can also indicate that this person has been carrying guilt or regret about how things went between you in the past. Maybe they feel like they let you down. Maybe they feel like they did not appreciate you enough. Maybe they feel like they made mistakes that hurt you. And now they are working through those feelings. They are dealing with the weight of what they did or did not do. And they are determined to make it right. I am also sensing that some of you might notice this person being busy or seeming preoccupied, and you might wonder if they are really interested. But the Ten of Wands is confirming that yes, they are interested. They are just dealing with a lot right now. They are thinking about you while they are working, thinking about you while they are handling their obligations, thinking about you in every spare moment they have. You are the person they want to get to at the end of all of this. There is also this energy of them building something for the future. The Ten of Wands is about working toward a goal, and I am getting that part of what they are working so hard for is related to being able to offer you something solid, whether that is financial stability, emotional readiness, a clear path forward. They are putting in the effort now so that when they approach you, they can do it right. Let me pull another card, because I want to see more about the emotional aspect of what they are feeling. Oh wow, the High Priestess just appeared, and this is giving me chills. Capricorn. The High Priestess is such a deeply spiritual and intuitive card. What this is telling me is that the connection this person feels with you goes beyond the surface, beyond the physical, beyond what can be easily explained. They feel something with you on a soul level. The High Priestess represents deep knowing, inner wisdom, and spiritual connection. This person knows intuitively that you are special, that what they have with you, or what they could have with you, is not ordinary. They might not even be able to fully articulate why they feel so drawn to you, but they do. There is this pull, this magnetic attraction, this sense that you are meant to be in their life. I am getting that this person spends time thinking about the deeper aspects of who you are. They are not just attracted to your appearance or your surface personality. They are fascinated by your mind, by your spirit, by the parts of you that you do not show everyone. The High Priestess indicates that they see beyond your masks and walls. They perceive the real you, the authentic you, and that is what captivates them for many of you. This person might have psychic or intuitive moments where they just know things about you without you having told them, or they might dream about you, have visions of you, feel your energy even when you are not physically present. The High Priestess is the card of the subconscious and the mystical. So there is definitely a spiritual component to how strongly they think about you. What is also coming through with the High Priestess is that this person respects your mystery. They are not trying to figure you out completely or put you in a box. They appreciate that you are complex, that you have depth, that there are layers to you, and instead of that intimidating them, it draws them in even more. They want to know you on all these different levels, to explore the depths of who you are. The High Priestess can also indicate that this person is keeping their feelings somewhat hidden for now. They are very aware of what they feel, very conscious of how much they think about you, but they might not be expressing it openly yet. This could be because of the Ten of Wands energy we saw earlier, where they are still handling things in their life before they can fully step forward. Or it could be that they are being strategic, waiting for the right moment, making sure they approach you in the right way. I am also picking up that some of you are naturally intuitive, and you might have been sensing this person thinking about you. The High Priestess confirms that your intuition is correct. If you have been getting signs, if you have been having dreams about this person, if you have been feeling their energy, trust that. The spiritual connection is real, and it goes both ways. Another aspect of the High Priestess is sacred, feminine energy and divine timing. This card is reminding both you and this person that some things cannot be rushed. There is a divine timing to when things unfold, and trying to force it before the time is right would not serve the highest good. So even though this person is thinking about you constantly, even though they want to be with you, there is also this understanding that things need to unfold naturally, that the universe has a plan. The High Priestess is also about secrets and hidden knowledge. For some of you, this person might know something about you that others do not know, or they might have information that will come to light soon that changes the dynamic between you. There is something beneath the surface waiting to be revealed. Let me continue with the next card to see how this situation is developing. The Hermit just came through, and this is adding so much clarity to what we have been seeing. The Hermit represents solitude, introspection, and inner work. This confirms that this person has been spending time alone, doing deep soul, really thinking about what they want and who they want to be. The Hermit is someone who withdraws from the noise of the world to find their own truth, and that is exactly what this person has been doing. They have taken time away, time to think, time to reflect, time to understand themselves better. And through all of that introspection, they kept coming back to you. You are the constant in their thoughts even as everything else gets examined and reassessed. What I love about the Hermit in this reading is that it shows someone who is seeking wisdom and truth. They are not playing games anymore. They are not interested in superficial connections or temporary distractions. They are looking for something real, something meaningful, something that aligns with their deepest values. And Capricorn, you represent that for them. The Hermit also indicates that this person has gained a lot of clarity during their time of reflection. They understand now what went wrong in the past if you have history together, or they understand what they need to do differently if this is a newer connection. They have learned from their experiences, they have grown, they have evolved. And now they are ready to step forward with this newfound wisdom. I am getting that some of you might have noticed this person being less social lately, being less active on social media, being more withdrawn in general. The Hermit explains why. They have been in their own world, working on themselves, processing their feelings, getting clear on what they want, and what they want is you. The Hermit can also represent someone who is older or more mature, either in age or in emotional development. So this person approaching you with love and truth is coming from a place of maturity. They are not approaching you with immature energy, with ego, with games. They are approaching you as someone who has done the inner work and is ready for something substantial. There is also this sense with the Hermit that this person sees you as someone who understands them on a deep level. The Hermit is often a solitary figure, someone who can feel misunderstood by others. But with you, they feel seen, they feel understood, they feel like they can be themselves. And that is rare, Capricorn. That is valuable. That is part of why they cannot stop thinking about you. The Hermit is also about being a guide or a teacher. So either this person has learned important lessons that they want to share with you, or they see you as someone who teaches them, who helps them grow, who makes them better. There is a mutual learning and growing that can happen in this connection. What is also significant about the Hermit is that it represents the light in the darkness. This person might have been going through a dark or difficult time, and thoughts of you have been like a light guiding them through. You give them hope. You give them something to look forward to. You give them a reason to keep working on themselves and their situation. Let me see what the next card reveals about how they plan to approach you. The Five of Wands appeared, and this is showing me that there are some obstacles or complications that this person is aware of. The Five of Wands represents conflict, competition, or challenges that need to be navigated. So even though this person wants to approach you with love and truth, they are conscious that it might not be completely smooth sailing. For some of you, there might be other people involved in some way. Maybe there are other people interested in you. Or maybe there are people in their life or your life who might not support this connection. The Five of Wands often indicates multiple parties or perspectives that create some tension or difficulty. I'm also getting that this person might be battling with themselves internally. There could be different parts of them that have conflicting desires or fears. Part of them wants to rush to you immediately and pour their heart out, but another part is cautious, worried about timing, worried about whether you will receive them well, worried about the practical challenges. The Five of Wands can represent having to fight for something or compete for something. So this person might feel like they need to prove themselves to you, or they might feel like they need to stand out among other options you might have. They are willing to put in effort, willing to show you why they are worth choosing, willing to fight for a place in your life. Asterisk, what I want you to understand, Capricorn, is that the Five of Wands, while it shows challenges, it also shows passion and determination. This person is not going to give up. The struggles and obstacles are not deterring them from wanting you. If anything, it might be making them more determined. There is something about you that makes them feel like you are worth fighting for, worth navigating challenges for, worth putting in effort for. The Five of Wands can also indicate different approaches or strategies being considered. This person might be thinking about various ways they could approach you, different things they could say, different moves they could make. They are strategizing because they want to get this right. They do not want to mess this up. For those of you who have been in situations with this person where there was conflict or misunderstanding in the past, the Five of Wands is showing that they are ready to address that. They are ready to clear the air, ready to have difficult conversations if needed, ready to work through whatever tension exists. They understand that getting to something real with you might require pushing through some uncomfortable moments first. I am also sensing that external circumstances might be creating some of the conflict energy. Maybe timing is complicated, maybe distance is involved. Maybe there are practical obstacles that make this connection challenging. But the Five of Wands is showing someone who is willing to deal with those challenges rather than just walking away. Let me pull the next card to see what truth they are bringing to you. The Eight of Swords just showed up, and oh, this is revealing something important. The Eight of Swords represents feeling trapped, restricted, or limited by circumstances or mindset. What this is telling me is that this person has been feeling stuck in some way, and they want to be honest with you about that. Asterisk, the truth they are bringing to you involves vulnerability about their limitations or the ways they have felt powerless. The Eight of Swords often represents self-imposed restrictions or mental barriers that keep someone from moving forward. So this person might be coming to you with the truth about their fears, their insecurities, the ways they have been holding themselves back. I am getting that this person wants to be completely transparent with you about where they have been mentally and emotionally. The Eight of Swords shows someone who has felt blindfolded, unable to see clearly, unable to act freely. And they want you to understand that if they seemed distant or unavailable or unclear before, it was not because of lack of feeling for you. It was because they were dealing with their own internal prison. The Eight of Swords can represent anxiety, overthinking, or feeling paralyzed by too many thoughts and fears. So this person might confess to you that they have been overthinking the situation with you, that they have been scared, that they have let their fears control their actions. They are ready to remove the blindfold, to cut through the mental restrictions, to step into freedom and clarity with you. What is powerful about the Eight of Swords is that the person in the card is usually surrounded by swords but not actually physically trapped. The way out is there, they just have to remove the blindfold and see it. So this person is in the process of freeing themselves from whatever has been holding them back. They are recognizing that the prison was partly of their own making, and they are taking responsibility for that. The truth they bring involves honesty about how they have contributed to any distance or problems between you. The Eight of Swords is showing someone who is ready to own their part, ready to acknowledge how their mindset or fears affected things, ready to stop making excuses. And that level of accountability is actually beautiful, Capricorn, because it shows growth and maturity. For some of you, this person might admit to you that they felt not good enough for you, that they felt intimidated by you or the connection, that they felt trapped by circumstances and did not know how to navigate it. The Eight of Swords often represents feeling powerless, and they want you to know that is how they felt, even if it did not seem that way on the surface. I am also sensing that this person has broken free, or is breaking free from whatever has been restricting them. The Eight of Swords is about liberation and seeing clearly after a period of confusion, so the truth they bring includes their newfound clarity, their newfound freedom, their newfound ability to act on what they want. And what they want is you. Let me continue to see what else the cards reveal. Judgment appeared, and wow, Capricorn, this is huge. Judgment is one of the most powerful cards in the entire deck. It represents awakening, rebirth, transformation, and reckoning. This person has had a major awakening about you, about themselves, about what they want from life. Something has fundamentally shifted in them. Judgment is the card of resurrection and renewal. It is about rising up after a period of death or stagnation, about answering a higher calling, about being reborn into a new version of yourself. This person is not the same person they were before. They have gone through something transformative and they have emerged different, better, more aligned with their truth. What is so powerful about judgment in this reading is that it represents a moment of absolute clarity and certainty. This is not someone who is confused or unsure. They know what they want. They have heard the call and they are answering it. And that call is leading them to you, Capricorn. You are part of their awakening, part of their transformation, part of what they are being called toward. Judgment also represents the idea of being judged or evaluated. So this person has taken a hard look at themselves, evaluated their life, assessed their choices, and they have made some decisions about what needs to change. They have judged themselves honestly and they are committed to doing better, being better, living more authentically. The Judgment card often appears when someone is making peace with their past, so they can step fully into their future. So this person has done work around forgiveness, around releasing regret, around accepting what has happened and choosing to move forward differently. They are not dragged down by their past anymore. They are free to create something new. I am getting that for many of you. This person had an actual moment of realization, maybe even a spiritual experience, where everything suddenly made sense. Maybe they were going through something difficult, and it caused them to reevaluate everything. Maybe they had a moment where they almost lost something important and it woke them up. Maybe they just reached a point where they could not ignore the truth anymore. However it happened, they have had this profound awakening, and you are central to it. Judgment is also about karmic completion and new beginnings. If you and this person have past life connections or karmic ties, this card indicates that you are being brought together to fulfill something important. There is a destiny element to this connection that both of you are being called to honor. The approach this person is taking toward you is one of complete honesty and authenticity, because judgment demands truth. They cannot approach you with anything less than their whole heart and their whole truth, because the energy of this card will not allow for deception or half measure. They are being called to show up fully or not at all, and they are choosing to show up fully. Judgment is also about making amends and setting things right. So if there were wrongs committed in the past, if there were mistakes made, if there were things left unsaid, this person is ready to address all of that. They are ready to make amends, to ask for forgiveness if needed, to create a clean slate so something real can be built. Let me pull another card to see more about the love they are bringing. The Hanged Man just came out, and this adds such an interesting dimension. The Hanged Man represents surrender, new perspective, and willing sacrifice. What this is showing me is that this person has completely shifted how they see things, particularly in relation to love and relationships. The Hanged Man is someone who has let go of ego and control. They have surrendered to something larger than themselves. In the context of this reading, it shows someone who has released their attachment to how they thought things should be, and opened themselves to how things actually are or could be. They have stopped trying to control the situation or force outcomes, and instead they are allowing themselves to simply feel what they feel for you. What is beautiful about the Hanged Man is that the sacrifice is willing. This person is choosing to let go of whatever is no longer serving them so they can be available for something better with you. Maybe they are sacrificing old patterns, old fears, old ways of being in relationships. Maybe they are sacrificing comfort or security to take a risk on love. Whatever it is, they are doing it consciously and willingly. The Hanged Man is also about seeing things from a completely different angle. So this person has gained a new perspective on love, on you, on what is actually important in life. Things that seemed important before might not matter to them anymore. Things they did not appreciate before, they now see as precious. Their entire value system around relationships has been inverted and transformed. I'm getting that this person has spent time in a state of suspension, almost like being in a cocoon, where they could not move forward but they were undergoing important internal changes. The Hanged Man represents that liminal space between one phase of life and another, and now they are ready to emerge from that space with complete clarity about what they want, which is a genuine connection with you. The Hanged Man can also represent martyrdom, or the idea of suffering for something worthwhile. So this person might feel like they have suffered, like they have paid their dues, like they have gone through their trials. And through all of that, thoughts of you kept them going. You were the light at the end of the tunnel, the reward waiting for them after the period of trial. This card is also deeply spiritual, and suggests that this person has developed greater empathy, compassion, and understanding through their experiences. They are approaching you not from a place of ego or selfishness, but from a place of genuine care and spiritual connection. The Hanged Man has learned to put love above ego, connection above pride, authenticity above image. Asterisk, the willing sacrifice aspect of the Hanged Man also suggests that this person is ready to meet you where you are, to adjust to your needs, to be flexible in ways they might not have been before. They understand that real love requires compromise, requires sometimes putting the other person's needs on equal footing with your own, requires being willing to change and adapt. Let me see what comes next. The Seven of Wands appeared, and yes, this confirms what we have been seeing. The Seven of Wands is about standing your ground, defending your position, and fighting for what you believe in. This person is ready to stand up for their feelings for you, to defend this connection if necessary, to fight for the chance to be with you. The Seven of Wands shows someone in a defensive position but holding their ground successfully. So even if there are challenges, even if there are people or circumstances opposing this connection, this person is not backing down. They believe in what they feel for you and they are willing to stand firm in that belief. What I love about the Seven of Wands is that it shows courage and determination. This person has found their backbone when it comes to you. They are not going to let fear stop them, not going to let doubt win, not going to let obstacles deter them. They have made a decision about what they want and they are standing in that decision with confidence. The Seven of Wands can indicate that this person might have to defend their choice to be with you to other people. Maybe their friends do not understand. Maybe their family has opinions. Maybe there are people from their past who do not want to see them happy with you, but they are prepared to handle that. Your worth to them is greater than other people's approval. This card also shows someone who has developed a strong sense of self and personal power. The Seven of Wands is not a weak or passive card. It is showing someone who knows who they are, what they want, and is willing to fight for it. So this person is approaching you from a place of strength, from a place of confidence in themselves and in what they can offer you. Asterisk, I am also getting that this person sees you as worth fighting for. Not everyone would inspire the Seven of Wands energy. But you, Capricorn, you inspire in them this desire to step up, to be brave, to take a stand. You bring out the warrior in them, in the best possible way. You make them want to be courageous. The Seven of Wands also suggests that this person has had to fight their own doubts and fears to get to this point. They have had internal battles about whether to approach you, whether they are good enough, whether the timing is right, but they have fought through those doubts and they have won. They are standing on the high ground now with clarity and conviction. For some of you, this person might literally have to compete with others for your attention or affection. The Seven of Wands can indicate competition, but what this card is showing is that they are up for the challenge. They believe they have something unique to offer you, something that others cannot match, and they are confident enough to let that shine through. Let me pull the final card to see the ultimate outcome or message. The King of Wands came through, and oh my goodness, Capricorn, this is the perfect card to end on. The King of Wands is the ultimate expression of masculine fire energy. This is someone who is confident, charismatic, passionate, and knows how to make things happen. This person is stepping into, or has stepped into, their king energy when it comes to you. The King of Wands is a natural leader. He knows what he wants, and he goes after it with enthusiasm and confidence. So this person is done hesitating, done waiting, done being unclear. They are ready to take decisive action, ready to lead this connection forward, ready to show you through their actions what you mean to them. What I absolutely love about the King of Wands is that he is passionate but also reliable. He has the fire and excitement of the wand suit, but with the stability and maturity of a king. So this is not someone who is going to love bomb you with intensity one day and disappear the next. This is someone who can sustain their energy, who can follow through, who can turn their passion into something lasting. The King of Wands represents someone who is magnetic and inspiring. People are naturally drawn to his energy. So this person might be charismatic, might light up a room, might have this warmth and enthusiasm that is contagious, and they want to direct all of that positive, vibrant energy toward building something with you. This card is also about creative power and bringing visions to life. The King of Wands does not just dream, he manifests. He takes his ideas and makes them real. So this person has a vision of what they want with you, and they have the capability to make it happen. They are not all talk. They are about action and results. The King of Wands is also extremely honest and direct. He says what he means and means what he says. So when this person approaches you with love and truth, you can trust that they are being genuine. The King of Wands does not play games or hide behind false pretenses. What you see is what you get, and what you are getting is someone who has real feelings and real intentions toward you. I am getting that this person embodies or is stepping into a very empowered version of themselves. They have done the work we saw in the earlier cards. They have gained the clarity, they have overcome the obstacles, and now they are showing up as the best version of themselves. They are confident in who they are and what they bring to the table. The King of Wands also suggests that this person is excellent at communication and expression. So when they come to you with their truth, they will know how to articulate it well. They will be able to express what they feel, what they want, what they envision for the future. You will not be left guessing or confused about where they stand. For many of you, this King of Wands energy might represent the ultimate version of this person that they are growing into. Everything we have seen in this reading, all the work they have been doing, all the challenges they have been facing, it is all leading them to step into this empowered, confident, passionate king energy. And they want to share that energy with you, Capricorn. The King of Wands is also about entrepreneurial spirit and taking initiative. So this person might be ambitious, might have big goals, might be building something significant in their life. And importantly, they see you as someone who enhances that, someone who inspires them to be even better, someone they want by their side as they build their kingdom. Alright, Capricorn, let me wrap this up because wow, what a powerful reading this has been. Someone cannot stop thinking about you, and the energy behind it is so genuine and so strong. This person has been through a real journey. They have been carrying burdens, doing inner work, gaining spiritual insights, having major awakenings, battling their fears and limitations. And through all of it, you have been on their mind. They are approaching you with love and truth. Real love, not games. Real truth, not manipulation. They have done the work on themselves, and they are ready to show up for you properly. They see you on a deep soul level. They respect your complexity. They value your worth. They are willing to fight for this connection, willing to overcome obstacles, willing to stand firm in their feelings even if it is not easy. The way they are approaching you is from this empowered, confident, passionate place. They know what they want, and they want you. They are done hesitating, done being unclear. They are ready to step forward and make their intentions known. And when they do, they will be bringing their whole authentic self. No masks, no pretenses. For those of you who have been sensing this energy, trust your intuition. The spiritual connection is real. For those who have been hoping this person would step up, it looks like they are in the process of doing exactly that. For those who have been hurt by this person in the past, the cards are showing real growth and transformation on their part. The universe is supporting this connection. There is something fated or destined about it. You are meant to at least explore what could be here. Whether that becomes something long-term or is a catalyst for growth for both of you, there is purpose in this connection. I hope this reading resonated with you, Capricorn. If it did, you know what to do. And as always, trust yourself. Trust your journey. Trust the timing of your life. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Until next time, sending you so much love and light.